Welcome back to the channel. Check out what I got for you today. Yes, a new addition to the armory. As you can see, I picked this one up from PJ's Armory. So if you're not familiar with them, if you are in the Coconut Creek area, check out PJ's Armory, their new spot, 4661 Johnson Road, Coconut Creek. I'm about to head in there and see if we can make a deal. Oh, it says showroom. That's for deliveries.
It's pretty cool. You can see the.
How you doing, Scott? Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Right? This is not sponsored, none of that stuff. This is me doing a trade-in on a firearm that I've had for quite some time that I just felt like, you know what, maybe it's time I move on, right? Get something a little more new or newer. As you can see, this one is $8.99. It's a little up there on the price, but look, it's H and K. I mean, these things, especially this one, you know, they got a lot of hype behind this. I know I am late to the party, right? This came out about a year or so ago, but let me tell you, man, it's one of those things that was on my list, and I went over there to PJ's. You know, you go over there, you check out, you know, Rick and those guys. They're easy to deal with. You know, some gun stores you go into, you know, the guys they feel like, you know, they're above everything, those kind of things. Not these guys. These guys are very helpful. They answer your questions. There's no stupid questions, or there's no question that's a stupid question, right? You know, just go in there, be safe, look around, do your thing, and check them out. You know, really cool people. On the trade-in though, I felt like I took an L, but hey, sometimes you gotta pay to play, right? You gotta pay to play. So yeah, this is what I got, the new edition. I am going to start doing some range videos so you guys can actually see how these guns shoot, those kind of things. This is going to be an unboxing, and later on we're probably going to drop in the range video. All right, so one thing I wanted to point out, $899.99. This one comes with the Holosun 507. Okay, so that's why it might be a little higher than what you've seen online and so forth. And don't get me wrong, you might be able to find this cheaper or not. But if you're in the area, check out PJ's. Let's get right into it. Let's see what you get in the box from HK. All right, so got a little slide out cover. Made in the USA. So this one was made in the USA. I believe the VP9 CC is the one that's going to be made in Germany. So don't quote me on that. All right, we'll put that off to the side. Check out the box. Okay. Nice little bag. Okay. Let's go ahead and open that up. Okay, so first thing we see there, they added the extra, the plate and all the stuff for the Holosun. If you purchase one of these, definitely take a minute to scan that QR code and activate the warranty on your red dot. Okay? Don't forget to do that, because I don't believe the dealerships do. Well, they can't because it'll register to them. So you definitely want to have it registered to you, just in case the dot fails. You can be able to send it back to them and possibly get it swapped out. Okay. The lock that no one uses, right? I think, well, I guess it's part of it. They have to send this, right? But throw in an extra mag, right? Throw in an extra mag and keep the lock. How about we do that, right? Throw in an extra mag, keep the lock. Okay, you got a nice H&K sticker. That's going on the safe. On the safe door. Okay, here's the plate, just in case you want to remove the red dot for whatever reason, or you want to upgrade or whatever, and you know, anyways, they put that in there as well. So hold on to that. If you are new to the gun world, definitely take a moment and go through the owner's manual, right? Get familiar with your firearm, how it functions, the safety, and those kind of things. All right. Okay, toss that. Okay, there's something else in there. Okay, you have another back strap. So if the one that comes on the pistol, on the firearm, doesn't work for you, they've also added an extra one, so this can actually sit out, or you have that nice it's got a nice beaver tail there. You want that. I'm going to put that to the side. That's it for there. Let's take a look at this side. This is the 10 round mag. So it comes with 2 mags. It comes with a 10 round mag, and it's a brand new gun, but still, I'm going to make sure it's clear. And it comes with a 12 round mag. So 1 10 round, 1 12 round. Let's see how those mags look when you put them in the gun. That's a 10 round flush mag. That is the 12 round mag. And I don't know if you noticed, but this is ambi. So what that means is ambidextrous. You have the mag release on the right and the mag release on the left. So you can use either, if you're a righty or a lefty, this works for you, which is, it's kind of cool. Most manufacturers don't think of that. And as you can see right here, Columbus, Georgia, made in the USA. USA made. And it comes with the 407K. This one is the green dot. See that? Also, blacked out rear sights, blacked out front sights. If the red dot fails, you better be a good shot. I would have think, okay, we're going to drop, an RMR on there. We're going to put a red dot on there. At least put a front sight that has, front night sights or something. in the event, right? Just saying. But it's a nice little carry gun. Let me see what that reset is on the trigger. It's a stiff spring, I'll tell you that. So it's going might be a little snappy, might be a little snapping turtle. Okay, so it's clear again. All right, so we're going to go ahead and okay. So it's pointed in a safe direction. All right, look at that. It's got a little take up there. Interesting. So I have a couple other H&Ks. I have the VP9 Tactical and I have the VP9L. This trigger system seems a little different. I mean it's quite a lot of take up, but let's see. Where's the brake? Okay, there's the brake. Let's see the reset. Resets right there. Brake again. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of take up on the trigger. All right, so you got a nice Picatinny mount here. I'm gonna see if I could put maybe a TLR7 sub on there. TLR7 sub. But I want to keep this nice and compact, you know? So I don't want to add too many more things to it. The light might, you know, so one of the things that you want to take into consideration, if you're going to drop a light on your gun, which you should have a light on any carry gun from my perspective. But if you're going to put a light on your gun, what it does, your holster is going to have to accommodate that light. So the holster might be a little thicker than you initially wanted it to be, especially on this end. And where does this end rub? It rubs on your ties, you know, whatever, wherever. But this is the bottom part. So this end is going to be a little bulkier. Now, if you want to carry a flashlight in your pocket, you can do that option as well. But nevertheless, this is a sweet little gun. You know what? Let me bring out the M&P Shield Plus, and we'll do a quick little side by side. Right? Yeah, let's do that. All right, so check it out. The Shield Plus. As you can see, this one is clear. And look at that, right? What do you see there? Front night sights, right? I didn't put a red dot on this because I wanted to keep this, you know, the way it is for now. It's got the TLR6. You've seen this in some of my other videos, right? Now, the thing is, I am not trying to knock on anything. This is just for educational purposes, all right? Let's see. Let's do a quick size comparison. Look how, well, Shield Plus is definitely skinnier, right? Interesting. Look at that. Very interesting. I don't want to flag you guys, but guns are empty. Check that out. So that's a quick comparison of the two. One of the things I wanted to point out is 10 round mag, 13 round mag, 15 round mag, all of which will work in the M&P. We're going to lock the slide back. The 10 round mag. Again, this is just for educational purposes. I'm not trying to knock on anything, okay? That's the 13. That's the 15. Gun is still clear, okay? I'm gonna move this off to the side because this is not an M&P video, it's a HK video. So please guys, don't beat me up for this. I'm just trying to, you know, help you to make a good choice, help you to be aware, help you to understand. You know, I'm fortunate enough to have both, so you know, there you go. At least now you'll be able to make a good decision if this is for you, or you know, you might want to look at other options. Another thing is the price point. They're going to be pretty close. If you drop the red dot on the M&P, it's going to be pretty close. So yeah. Now I don't have the digital caliper and all that stuff to check the thickness and all. We can put that specs. I'll drop it up on the screen there somewhere if you want to look at that kind of stuff. But yeah, 12 round. That's a 12 plus 1. $12 plus 1, 13 plus 1. You tell me, right? Okay. Still clear. Clear. I like how the mag just flies out of there. So we're going to take this little bad boy to the range. We're going to shoot it and see how it does. It's a looker, and you know it's quality. So you have an idea of how, right? Leave your thoughts in the comment, guys. Let me know what you think on this one. I like it. It's, you know, it was on my list for quite a while. I finally made a decision to, hey, you know what? Let me go out there and get it. You only live once, right? And hey, man, look, let me tell you, if you might not currently be where you want to be, but if you are better than you used to be, that's a win. So take that win. Keep your head up. Keep pushing on. Stay focused. Stay safe. You know, help who you can help. Do good things. Do great things. And it's going to come back to you. Trust me. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Like, share, comment. Again, thank you. Thank you for your time. I will catch you on another video. I am out of here. look, check these out. Now this is a cigar. $30. Woo. These are 556 on growth hormones.